welcome people. Welcome back to Maximum Point Sport. It's the weekend roundup show. Hey, welcome people. It's a great day to be alive in the world of football. I mean, if you watch football, if you enjoy the great game of football, it's a great day to be alive. If you're an Arsenal fan, like, what a weekend! What a weekend! We rattled man up. Let's go straight to the point, yeah? Let us go to the game of the weekend. Arsenal versus Manchester City. It would have been a crime. It would have been a heavy crime if Arsenal didn't go out there and dismantle these guys. It would have been criminal, definitely, based off on the fact that, all day, like all week in, week out, I kept on cooking this man how poor they've been. Like, they run out of ideas. Teams have caught up with them. They thought that they were the dragons of the EPL and like they're untouchable. They're just men have caught up with them and they are as cheap. City are on fifth position or thereabout only because of the fact that people thought they were what they are, or they were what they were. Or they are what they were. I don't care how the English comes out. Yeah. My point is that City are right now dead. They are a dead team. Crap. You know what I mean? Let's talk about Haalland. Remember the guy? The reverse fixture at the end. Haalland rocked up to Miles Lewis Kelly and asked, "Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?" As arrogant as that, you know what I mean? That little boy, yeah, kept calm. Like, the little boy, 18 years old little kid, fam. 18-year-old little kid. And you rocked up before him and asked, "Who the fuck are you?" Yeah. Best way to respond, fam. Best way. My man responded the best way. That celebration, yeah. That celebration. Look at man. Just look at man. Oh my days, fam. Oh my days. I don't know, but I used to be a big fan of Erling Haaland, yeah. And this is not taking any piece of him, like, or what he's done and all of that. I used to be his big fan right from RB Salzburg. Like, he was growing up as a kid, like playing in his position as a striker, as a teen, and all of that. I followed him very well from RB Salzburg down to Dortmund. Of course, Dortmund's my team. So definitely I followed him very well, and the quality of football Erling Haaland played in those teams, he's not played even a half of it for City. Erling was literally involved in the game, involved in the plays. Like, he moved the ball, he dropped in the midfield and played the ball around, moved the ball. He like assist in the midfield and put the ball forward and definitely go out there to score his goals. Like, his contribution in the team was mad. It was epic. And so you can literally dictate what Erling is going to do, because it's not a guy who was going to just stay in the box and wait for cheap passes and just flicking cheap goals and go celebrating like a big gun. Erling is dead. That Erling that rocked up like as a teenager is dead. You know what I mean? I'm not scared of him right now. No way. Like, man signing 9.5 year deal it seems to me like, come on. Give me an Erling and an Isak right now. I'd go for Isak, blood. I'd definitely take an Isak. Man, his football, he doesn't have any sense of football anymore. Up until 37 minutes, Erling had just 2 touches on the game. On the ball. Just 2 touches. And you have all the go to rock up to Mikel Arteta and tell him stay humble. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you if not a tapping machine? A tapping robot? Because you have all the man them, at CE just playing all the football for you. Then and you're just tapping in and stuff like that. You think, oh, you crap. You are a goddamn crap of a striker. And I don't rate you as the best striker in England. I would never do that. Isak is bloody ahead. Isak is bloody ahead of you. And if you want to really put Mo Salah in in the striker, most highlights ahead of you. So shut up. Stay humble. Fucking stay humble. Erling blood-clad Haaland. Stay humble. You know what I mean? What am I talking about? Let's talk about the game, fam. Let's talk about the game. Yeah, of course. You know, I wasn't really feeling it. Previous games, Arsenal City, I was always nervy. Like, ah, how's the goal going to come? Are we going to concede first? Are we going to score first? Okay, even if we score first, how's the game going to go? Like, I was always nervous. Like, yesterday, calm. Like, I was just calm. I know what Gabriel's going to do to that lanky man who calls himself a striker in an alien. Like, I know very well he's going to be ineffective in the game. Kudos, yeah. He flipped in a cheap goal. Fine, good. And take no piece out of that. But what did you man get? First of all, we went 1-0 up. Of course, that goal was due because the goal came off of constant threats, constant attacks. Arsenal was really, really pressing high and all of that, of course. And that's the result of confidence. Like we went out really confident against City. We pressed high and won the ball up high, and then we scored our goal. Like, it was a great goal from Martin Odegaard. You know what I mean? And let's talk about Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz. I said at the beginning of the season, yeah, Kai Havertz is not going to be the guy that you're going to say disappointing, totally disappointing, because he's going to score that goals that you say, okay, fair off a striker, but he's not that guy to hand you the trophy. He's not the guy. That guy when you go into game, yeah, I can bank on this guy. One chance, banging. No, Havertz is not that guy. The cheapest chance of the game, man got it and fluffed it. He fluffed that goal, and I was really mad. I was like, even after the goal, I know, like things were still going to go positive and stuff like that, but I was mad. Why? Arsenal 2-0 up at halftime. I just see that. Like, of course, I saw Mikel Arteta. They kind of released the handbrake for the guys, and of course they're trying to express themselves. I know goals are going to come. But missing that kind of goal of a goal, what if things were as things used to go against Arsenal? Like, you get the referee making stupid decisions against Arsenal week in, week out. What if something like that happens again? Imagine Timber getting a yellow card in the first half. What if something happens and we go down 10 men and this man come back into the game? You had the chance to bury that game early in the first half. Bury it and forget about it. Then go and express yourself and score more goals. That's what you should do. You fluffed that line. What if we are in the Champions League semi-final against Bayern, Real Madrid, or they man them, and then you come get a chance? 89 minutes 0-0. You get a chance like that. Are you telling me you're going to fluff your line? Because that's what it really means. This is a very important game. Liverpool went ahead, won their game the previous day. It was all nervy. We needed to get these 3 points at all costs to keep the pace and all of that. And you had the chance to cement that 3 points at first in the first half. And you fluffed it. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. You need to improve. You need to improve your shooting. You need to improve your confidence in the box. I think I lately noticed something about Havertz here. I think that guy seems to be better on the flank. He doesn't look a winger at all, but he seems to be better on the flank. Why not put Martinelli ahead? For me, I've seen Martinelli, like, I know Martinelli can really mess up, but compared to Havertz, for me, the sharpness and everything in front of goal, Martinelli is far better than him when it comes to. I would if it was me, yeah, I would definitely want to have Martinelli in my number 9 position. I would definitely want to have him and have Havertz, playing on the flank. If at all there was no other chance, no other choice, so to say. You know what I mean? So Havertz, of course. Well, let's continue from there. Let's go. Like, I think that goal, the we went into the first half time with of course leading 1-0. Second half we came back, and what man do game was a kind of a bit nervy still, and of course City started pressing a bit. They started pressing a bit. Understandably, Arsenal tried to hold back, which is understandable, and all of that. Then they got the goal. Then the man like say, "Whoa, no, like seriously, this man really came up for that game. Like you guys, you mean like I know what this man thought with the low. Oh man, we decided to just keep calm, hold our game, win 1-0 respectfully. Everyone goes home, 3 points in the bag. You go home back respectfully. You lost 1-0 at Emirates. You want to prove you want to be stubborn, yeah. You want to be stubborn, and then Mikel Arteta did that thing, yeah. Go for them. You know what I mean? And anytime this is what I say, and this is what I've been telling Mikel Arteta: release the handbrake, release the handbrake. And once he did that, and he has allowed the guys to express themselves, I saw Timber. Oh my God, Timber is such a player. Thomas Partey, talking. Oh my God, Miles Lewis. Whoa, we have quality. You know what I mean? Quality. So when when that go went in from Haaland, yeah, I was like, I was never like, I wasn't nervy at all. I wasn't angry like, oh, you are going to bottle 2 points again, or maybe lost the game. I never, even for a second, thought, because the time the goal came and all that, I know we had all the time to still rubbish them. And Thomas Bloodclad Teopate, let's talk about him. This man has been the best midfielder we've had like all season. He has been anytime Thomas Partey is playing in the midfield, game is sealed. But anytime we have an injury to a left back, a left back or right back, and he had to make shift for any of them, the game is done. Like definitely there must be a negative. There must be a negative, and that's exactly what happened against Villa, against Brighton, against you can count them all the games that we flopped or we messed up the season. Thomas Partey was never in the midfield. He was in the midfield. I'm very sure all the games we drew, I'm very sure either all of them or at least 90% of the game he wasn't there. And when he's not there, there's always a problem. So he's our best midfielder. Like the guy's been bowling all season unstoppable, and he keeps on putting up even better and better and better performance week in week out. This man is quality, and I don't want to see that news. I don't want to see that news flying about anywhere about contracts, extension or not. You don't even need to put that news. All we just need to hear is he signed an extension, because that guy is still very good on the ball. He's still very good on the ball. Reason why we didn't win the league last season, William Saliba was the reason why we didn't win the league last season. Of course, went out. This season, Saka is not there. Saka is not there, and but although we're still there since it's not City anymore. It's Liverpool now. Liverpool is susceptible to dropping points. So there's still that chance, and of course, Saka. From what I see, Saka is going to be back end of February. Believe me, Saka is going to be back end of February. And Liverpool's been very, very fortunate with injuries, yeah. Apart from Jota, every other Liverpool has been very, very fortunate with injuries, and they are really, really blessed in the attack. Gakpo, all of them, they are very, very blessed in the attack, innit? So they don't really miss Jota, yeah. Even though Jota has come in and out and stuff like that. But if we have Saka back, and Liverpool just lose one game, trust me, they can't handle it. If Liverpool lost one game and maybe the gap just closed into 2-3 points or 3.2 points, Liverpool can hold it. Trust me, our season is just about to start, and I'm sure Arteta has seen that he doesn't necessarily need to hold the handbrake. Release it. Let the guys express themselves just the same way they did last 2 seasons and last season. Allow them, fam. Allow them, brother. This man are capable of taking down any team, any blood clot team. And I'm Anfield, yeah. Hear me now. Anfield, when we come to Anfield, when we come to Anfield, when we come to Anfield, Liverpool, you're going to see a different version of Arsenal at Anfield. You guys, man's been really, really confident at Anfield against Arsenal. And I've never wanted, like right now, the two games I really need to win. Like I want Arsenal to win for me. Anfield and Etihad, I need a serious statement win at Anfield and at Arsenal. You know what I mean? So it's just loving life. I mean, I'm just really loving life, loving life. The game is really, really cool. Yeah, like I just can say, like it's a beautiful time to be an Arsenal fan, and the rest of the game was history. After Thomas Partey scored that goal, you saw Miles Lewis Kelly did what he did what he's always been doing. As a matter of fact, that guy is so strong. Like his strength, that guy, that guy never. He just uses his body and shows you off. Like people, I've not seen people use their strength against him and I mean gone away with the foot. I just saw it once. And that guy's played loads of minutes in the Champions League, in big matches, in North London Derby, big matches in the Premier League. And he's come up top. That guy is quality. He's quality. I mean, after got very good crop of young players coming up, Wanieri, Michael Kelly, you saw this other small little kid, what's his name? These guys are really coming up, and it's a good thing to have in a squad. Like when in a team, when you have young players coming up and they can really step in when you have injuries and stuff like that. You know what I mean? This is a reminder. This is what Michael Oliver wanted to rob the Premier League of. Michael Oliver gave this little kid a straight red card and a stupid straight red card, and he wanted to rob the Premier League of seeing this classic. He wanted to rob everyone of this, but well, thank God, you're not the only decider. You know what I mean? We made our appeal, we got that red card overturned, and he played, and he scored, and he celebrated with the Erling Haaland-esque celebration. And guess what? Erling Haaland and the whole world knows who MLS is. MLS is a bowler. MLS is a North Londoner. MLS is a goner, a big time goner. You know what I mean? It's a good time to be alive. And then, of course, after then you saw Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz does what Kai Havertz does. Kai Havertz coming up to score a classic when it was not necessary anymore. That's what I'm talking about. When there's tension, this guy is shit. But when the game is flowing, of course, everyone are just hitting. You're going to see the best of Kai Havertz. When we don't really need something, we will see the best of Kai Havertz. And he scored a brilliant goal. The fourth goal was really brilliant. I must say, like that shot was a striker's shot. Like the way he just got that pass from Martinelli and then he cut in and bullied that shot. It was mad. You know what I mean? You have to give him that flower. And then, of course, Wanieri. that guy, I think he wants to be better than Saka in terms of that calling shot. That guy wants to be better than Saka. You see that calling shot? Yeah, the way he whips it, because you just pick up the ball and drive left, and then of course, once you just give him that 1 yard space, he tailors that calling shot so perfect that even the goalkeeper just keeps on looking at it going to the net. Like you don't have any choice. You cannot save that guy. That guy, I thought he was doing it against the smaller teams, and in the Champions League, and then in the smaller teams. I thought because they were just small. The guy has scored big goals in big games, classic goals for that matter, and his shot, like his accuracy, wants to be better than Saka. Imagine that guy getting chances. You know what I mean? So it's really good time, really, really good time to be in this position, and we're back for the season. Our season begins now, and guess what? Liverpool, you better be careful. You better be careful. Because if you dare lose any silly game, we are coming. We're coming. Welcome back again. Maximum Points for this is analysis for this Great game, and of course we had Manchester United does what Manchester United does, lose again. You know, what I mean, at Old Trafford. I don't know if it's still. They should rename Old Trafford to of course Nightmare Trafford. You know what I mean? It is what it is. This man are going through hell. You know, you know what I mean. Tottenham, to everyone's surprise, won the game 2-0. I can't imagine Brentford not scoring. Brentford was really poor. Like I don't see any serious threat, you know, against Spurs yesterday. Like they were really poor in that game. You know what I mean? I think Chelsea, of course, plays um, Monday night against West Ham, and yeah, you know, you know, the race for the title is not over, and of course, the race for the top four or top five, so to say, is heating up, and I pray Manchester City doesn't make it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'd never want them to see the light of any good day. You know what I mean? They've robbed the league of many things, and they're definitely going to pay for it. They still have, of course, you know, they still have that 115 hanging on their head, and I'm definitely sure they're not going to get through it. You know what I mean? So once again, welcome back again, and of course, I hope to see you. I hope to see you soon, and let me know in the comment section what you think of Arsenal versus Manchester City celebrations from Marcelo Kelly, the classic goals from Kai Havertz, of course, Thomas Partey. What do you think about him being the best midfielder at Arsenal, and of course the title race, which is the supreme thing? Like, what do you think of the title race? If Arsenal goes on a run now, do you think Liverpool will still maintain it? Yes or no? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you lots.